Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little baby sneaker. So here are the pieces of the template. You need the upper, the back tab, the toe piece, the tongue, the sole, and then you would flip it for the left side, the front toe strip, and the back sneaker strip. Over here we have our little cell board where you're going to roll out the gum paste or fondant, a little bit of water, your palette knife, stitching wheel, a tip number 3 to cut the holes in for the laces, your roller, and a little brush. Okay, so here we have our sole. This one's for the left foot. We have the tongue and the toe piece. So now you're going to glue the toe piece onto the tongue. Just a little bit of water or gum glue. Position it. Kind of smooth it out. And this is the tricky part. You're now going to take this piece and glue it onto the sole. Just a little bit of water. And kind of place it in there. Like I said, this is the tricky part. Okay. Then you're going to take a piece of foam, or I didn't have any foam, so I'm using napkin, or you could use saran wrap to kind of hold it in place there. Maybe not that. Okay. Then we are going to take the upper, and as you can see, I've already done the stitching on it, and I've cut the holes with a tip number 3. And again, we use water. Go along the edges here. And we're going to attach it from the back to the front. And just kind of make sure it's connected to the sole and to the sides. Okay? Okay. Now this is the front toe strip, and I did a little stitching there as well. And we're going to take a little bit of water or gum glue, whatever you prefer. And I think that's a little too big, so I'm just going to, I think it's a little too wide, so I'm just going to trim it a little bit. So I think that's what happened with the first one I made. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and attach that there. Press down a little bit, and you have that. And again, here is the back strip. I think this one's a little too wide too. I just cut them wide. Okay, just trim a little bit. No big deal. Now, for this one, you are supposed to make a little mark down the center like a real sneaker would have, or like this type of sneaker would have. This one also has the stitching wheel, so it would go above the stitching wheel. Okay, and more water or gum glue. And this is for the back. And again, just press it. I've only done baby booties. This is my first sneaker. And I got the pattern from a little newsletter that I will talk about in a minute. That goes there. Then we have the little back tab. Again, a little more water. And one end on the inside. And just give it a little press. There you go. Now, I tried using real ribbon for the laces, but it was too wide, so I'm just going to do it how the instructions had it. And all I did was roll out some fondant, and you're going to cut out 3 strips. 1, 2, 3. And again, a little water on each. And of course you are not going to lace them through. What I did was I pinched the end a little bit and attached it to each hole so that it looks like it's going in. Again with the other one. Water on each end. Pinch the ends a little bit. Not too much. Place it where the holes are. And I think this one is coming out better than the first little shoe I did. That's partners with this one. Pinch the end. Pinch the end. Place it where the little hole is. And that is it. There you have your little baby sneaker. And here is its partner. Doesn't look so well. This one looks a little more different than this one. But it was pretty easy overall. I guess with anything it just takes practice. And once it dries, you can go ahead and remove the little tissue that's inside. And there you have the little Exploration Society. It's basically an international cake club. It's $60 for the year to join. And in this issue, and you get an issue I believe every month, was the baby sneakers with the instructions, the way it should look, and then the pattern. This one also has 2 other patterns, which I hope to be able to do videos on that as well. So that's it for this time. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.